YouTube, it's Katie. I have spent my morning trying to print out sticker sheets, and it is the most difficult process I've ever had to go through. I'll give you a quick sneak peek of the sticker sheets. I've really been on my A game working on digital art and making digital art. Speaking of digital art, as you can see behind me, let's check out kadeejean.com.
Kadeejean.com is my very own website where you can purchase my projects, such as my book accessories, car accessories. I even have planters that I've painted, and my very own original art. So don't forget to check out kadeejean.com. The link will be down below.
With that being said, let's get into this video's project.
Video is not sponsored, but today we are going to be using art dice. The container contains 9 color-coded dice, wood dice with guidelines, and each of them have a medium, style, setting, color, etc. But for today's medium, we are going to be using gouache. I purchased this a while ago and I had not used it but a few times, and I really want to get the hang of this. This off to the side, let's roll our die. Dice is the right way to say it. We are going to be taking a few out of here. We're going to take out this subject block just because I want to do my own thing. The other 2 subject blocks with animals and objects. First, we have to take out the medium block because we already know what medium we are going to be using. Style and texture because I do my own style. Leaves us with 5 dice, 2 being subject, 1 being our setting, color, and mood. Those 5 back in here, we're going to shake them up and roll them out. And with our mood, we have calm. That's gonna be very interesting because it's just gonna be like a boring painting, I guess. For color, it seems, we've got yellow orange. That's perfect. I love painting with yellows, so this is gonna be very fun. And for our setting, it says underwater. I don't know how I'm gonna do yellow orange underwater, but that is the fun part about these dice. And so sorry, my hands are covered in paint. I was painting earlier. And for the subjects, we have bird and mountains. I'm using this yellow right here, creating like the top of the water effect. I guess we're gonna use like the lighter yellow for being underwater. Like I've said before, I've barely ever used this. I've only used it a few times, and what I've learned from gouache, if I'm saying it correctly, is that it stays wet for a while, so it gives you more time to work. So far, this is the top of our water. I really am not 100% where I'm going with this. What I do know is that I want mountains to be in the background and then the sand for the water up front, so the mountains have like a distant view. Here is our background. I'm gonna go in with a light orange and paint the sand. Orange is so beautiful. I hope I use it right. I'm so scared that this is gonna come out worse than I anticipate. Here is our sand. As you can see, it's making a mess, but don't worry, I can clean it up. Since the mood is calm, I'm thinking just doing mountains of sand to give it just a bit more of a cartoony effect for the calm instead of doing detailed jagged mountains in the background. I think I'm gonna go ahead with that idea. And with this light orange, we're gonna build up right here and do some mountains of sand. It's really difficult when you get mountains and underwater together alongside birds because birds obviously don't belong underwater. And of course I could have re-rolled, but I think it's more fun to face the challenge head on and see what we can do with it creativity wise. Added on and made it a bit higher and added this extra hump right here. I still am not sure how I'm going to incorporate the bird, but I'm thinking, what if we did something alongside mermaid birds? Still debating on how to incorporate bird in this underwater mountain painting. Maybe we could do like a painting of a bird? A painting of a painting of a bird? Have an idea. How funny would it be if we made a bird in a bubble? I think that would be hilarious, something comedic, also unrealistic, but that's the point of the painting. Actually looks like the desert and the sun. I'm loving it. To burst your bubble, it's gonna be a bird in there. I'm gonna go in with this dark, vibrant orange, and we're gonna make the bird. And I have never painted a bird before. I'm not very well at it. I've done cardinals, but that's it. Let's give it a go at this cartoon bird. It's gonna look terrible. Head, body, beak. So far, not loving it. It doesn't even look like a bird. It looks like a bunny embryo facing that way. Oh my goodness. I guess we're gonna add the feet. I guess honestly it could be any kind of bird. Maybe it could be like a penguin or a baby ostrich. Honestly, should have painted a chicken. It is too late now. It kind of looks like a oblong toucan. While the bird dries, because I don't want to mess it up, I'm gonna go ahead and paint some bubbles in the background to give it a more of an underwater effect, because right now you're just looking at a circle with an orange blob in it and you're thinking, what in the world? Those bubbles added, of course I'm going to go in with the glare of the bubble. Honestly, this looks nothing like the dice. To really set the mood of calm, I think I'm gonna make the bird just have like the basic look of like, okay, I'm here. I'm gonna go in with this darker orange. It's like an orange red, but it still counts as orange. So we're gonna use it and give this bird some detail. Oh my gosh, those cars in the back are loud. Just like so. This is a weird looking bird. Going back in with this really pretty light yellow, I'm going to do the glare effect on the bubbles to give it the bubble look. Just like that kind of. It's hard to see. I think we can all agree that I do need some practice with the gouache. We're gouache. Finally, for the last bubble, we're gonna do the little tint on the bird to make it look more like a bubble. I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up because it is still wet, but this does take days to dry. Oh goodness, see, it's already smearing the orange. Maybe if we come down this way. That's okay, it gives the glare of the bird's color, perhaps. Okay. That was the art dice challenge. I am not too happy with how this turned out, but being my first time using this in a full painting, I don't think it's terrible. It is very, very, very simple, and I don't know if we really followed through with all of the subjects and settings, but this is it.
I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Don't forget to check out kadeejean.com if you hadn't already, which will be linked down below with my other social media. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this, and hit that notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.